dinner.
Yeah, looks like the trap has been sprung. That's good, thanks.
Okay, full wide.
Off to the right there. Is that a sponge? Yeah, sponge skeleton.
These sponge skeletons are so big.
The laser's
This
back
dive.
on.
They're so tall.
The other day you talked about how these sponges are like fiberglass and you have to be very careful if we sample them. Would the same apply to these skeletons, or the skeletons are...
Is that a crinoid on the left in the middle there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Zoom in there.
He's got some amazing anchor points there.
Yeah, sure does.
All right, full wide.
Is this what? No, there's more than 5 arms. But that is what she was talking about, where it tapered off into nothing, Sam. Did you see that?
Yeah, they saw that at the end of the last watch too.
It's a steep wall.
Yeah.
But it sounded like a strict
5
arm requirement. None of this at least 5.
Is that another thing that...
At least 3.
The kind of things that we have to zoom, that was one of those, or...
What's that, Albert?
We just went by one
A
of
whip.
these things.
What?
One of these...
The crinoids?
Yeah.
That's okay. We don't have to zoom on every single crinoid, just if it's pretty easy as we're going by.
Can you slide that NAVG screen?
Yes.
Is he in the middle of a move now?
It finished.
We're getting there.
More action?
No, just stop him.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, because that's very steep, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that in Argus cam.
Yeah, it comes out there.
Yeah, that sure is the bottom.
Bubble cam looks cool.
One of these we passed by earlier.
Yeah. Zoom in video. Okay, full wide.
Every time I'm on one, I'm observing one of these walls or very steep terrains, I always try to think of whether that would make a good climbing wall if it was outside the city.
This would be a good climbing wall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll be
looks
pretty
fun.
easy to climb.
Yeah.
I think so.
You just go up it like a ladder.
Yeah.
Very featured.
Really, I'd rather not stop, but what?
Okay, no, we can do it later.
Yeah, we're not in a very good position at all. There's a lot of current here.
Hey Sarah, when you were looking at these samples last night after the dive, do they look pretty different in the lab, like color-wise, or what do they look like when they're out of water?
Pretty much they all looked the same. Like the ones that are yellow look pretty yellow in the lab, and the white ones look pretty white. What's cool is some of them, like the, oh, look at that coral. And
Whoa,
That's big.
that's
Yeah.
very
Wow.
big. Wow, that's pretty.
the top of the feature now. Wow.
Oh, it's got some big crinoids on it too.
Yeah.
Well decorated.
It has
Almost looks like
multiple colors.
blue
Pretty cool.
on
That's
the
a lot of
bottom.
variety.
Yeah.
Sam, is it the Chrysogorgia one that has the metallic skeleton, or is that the Iridogorgia?
Yeah, Chrysogorgia, and there's a Metallogorgia that has the like really
Yeah.
shiny looking.
Yeah. So one of the wow, there's so many here.
I wasn't talking to any
Oh
of you.
my gosh.
Could we do a Niskin here, Mike?
Yeah, here's a bit better.
Okay. You want to do that, Sam?
This
Yeah,
is,
that would be
this
great.
is
This is
quite
like
a
the most
variety.
dense.
Just get in the middle of this.
Yep.
Yep.
To be fair, probably to recover, you have no DBL, eh?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Most likely, half of your beams are at the bottom of the...
Yeah, that's right.
All sorts of stuff to look at here.
Hopefully lots of DNA in the water.
What number Niskin are we going for?
Let's go for 7. Yep.
Zoom out their video.
Nice. Are we racked all the way back?
Yeah.
Fired.
Good.
Niskin, how much liters are these Niskin bottles?
5, I think.
Yeah.
5 liters. And do we use most of these 5 liters?
No,
Because
we
filter, or
we use 1 liter.
but we filter that liter, and we keep the rest of the water.
No, we filter just one liter, and the rest we just
Clean ROV
Buckets.
pilot
Yeah.
boots with it.
yeah. Clean the deck.
Yeah.
Then why don't we have 1 liter Niskin?
Well, you have to rinse out the container before you use it each time. You do like 3 rinses of the container.
You have to what?
Rinse out the container each time that you're filling up with the 1 liter of water you're going to filter. So then you have some water there that is being used. And, you know, in life, things tend to go wrong sometimes,
It's
so it's
always
good to have some backup.
more, yeah.
Bubble over the porch there, Gabby.
How's the current here?
Still strong, but it's died down right now since we came up over that edge.
Are we at the top of this feature, do you think?
Almost.
Well, yeah, we're almost there.
Very cool.
Yeah, this is really neat.
Can I give you the DBL reset?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that part without DBL was...
Yeah.
Look to the right, these
Yeah,
Wow,
giants.
those are
huge.
really big.
Wow.
Yeah, can we just get some nice shots of those, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. In 4 minutes we'll be there.
Yeah, they won't be the nicest shots. Still a lot of current.
That's
to
all right.
fight with here. Zoom in a bit.
Does it look different than anything we've sampled so far?
Well, they're primnoids. I don't know what species.
I can go tighter if you want it.
Looks very similar to the smaller
Yeah, you can go in a bit.
primnoids that we've been seeing. Just,
Do you want some of this with the lasers off?
sure. Be a nice little highlight, maybe.
Steps.
Yeah, sure.
Reach nav, can we step
All right,
this?
come wide. That's huge.
Sam, would you guess these are pretty old since they're so big? Or does that not always mean they're old?
That's a good question. I don't actually know how fast primnoids grow. I would think maybe on the order of a couple hundred years old, but they're not the like super old black corals that we've seen, which can be thousands of years old.
Oh, okay. So they're different than that. Wow.
Let's look at this this other giant one here with all the
Yeah.
stars on it.
Zoom in there.
Wow, he's just covered with
Wow.
brittle stars.
Interesting color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've really seen one like that before.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like 5 minutes ago we saw one that it had the same two colors, but the blue part was much less predominant.
Is this worth stopping for, Sam?
Yeah, how easy is it to stop here, Mike?
Yeah, we can stop here. Yeah.
Sure,
Reach nav,
let's
can
get a
we
step.
hold position, please?
All right, full wide.
Thank you.
Yeah, look at the size of that base. Wow.
Yeah.
This guy's pretty bushy. He might belong in the
Oh yeah, it's not gonna slurp well. Hey.
in the starboard, maybe one of the starboard small.
You could also
compartments.
put it in one of the most forwards, one in the starboard bio box, because there's a rock in there. So if you get a bigger piece, that's fine. It can mix with that.
Do you want a big piece? Or do you just want...
We need 10 to 15 centimeters, but getting a little bit more is never a bad
The
thing.
colors on this are very
If we
intriguing.
go on another
Yeah.
side, it's too high.
And can we get, once we like sit down, can we get a nice like tight zoom before we sample, please?
Yeah.
So the base is kind of yellow and the skeleton's kind of yellow, but the tissue's very blue.
Yeah, the other
Get
one
in
that,
there.
that I saw earlier was like the other way around. The base and the things around the base were
Not gonna
more blue.
Be able to
and
come
the rest
from
was
the
more green.
top, from the back
Get on
side.
this corner here.
Is that the current messing with you?
Yeah, it's hard. Well, I can't go in face into the current because it's too low. It's
Yeah.
on the wrong side, so it's still very high here. But this might work. Or not.
Yeah, I think it is a blue plexaurid rather than like Victor Gorgia.
Alexis and I were talking about this just earlier today.
Oh yeah.
And she was saying if we saw one that might be a blue plexaurid, it'd be worth sampling.
Yeah, I
'cause
know she was
they're not very
interested in
common.
that.
She was saying one way you could tell is the Victor Gorgia, you can at the bottom of the base always see the white skeleton kind of coming through, and on the blue
Okay.
plexaurid the color continues all the way down.
Interesting. Color kind of changes, looks like. I don't see
Try that.
white skeleton.
Yeah, have a go at that. Oh, hold on. Jeez.
Can I zoom real quick?
Just wait a minute.
Yep.
All right, full wide.
How low is that position that you said was too low?
Pretty low. You'll be up in the bumper bar.
Okay.
And we can go over there.
Can you go to the other side of it, or is there's too many knobs on the
Yeah.
on the crop?
It's not a. I need to get right where I'm trying to get, but that's like on the, hitting me on like the beam. See if I can get it up on this side. That'll work, I think. All right, Gabby. Oh, you want to zoom?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, go ahead.
Thanks.
That's a weird like coloration. It's like part
Yeah.
blue, but then like a lot of
Yellows.
yellow in there.
Don't move the arm, Gabby, while they're doing that. Just move the vehicle around a bit.
That's really, really cool. You need the underlighting.
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
You good there?
Yeah, I think that's good. Thanks.
All right, full wide.
around.
Okay.
Need any zoom?
Not yet. Are you just floating there, Mike?
No, it's towed in. It's just, it's not going to be very stable. This is what you get.
Okay, give me a zoom. That's good. Is that good?
Yeah, that would
Science?
be a nice piece.
Nice.
Sail on.
Nice break.
Full wide. Just going
Very
to lift up
colorful.
and get out of here.
It's amazing.
Yep.
I don't think you're going to get around to get in the box like that.
Agreed.
What you decide on front bio?
In the starboard bio box, the most forward large one I think would
Gabby,
be
just
best
hold
for
what you got
this.
there. I'm going to go see if I can sit down over here somewhere.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
There's some huge corals back in there. Oh my God.
Yeah, there. Wow.
It's probably not helping your stability that you and I are pretty stretched out. Come down a little.
Yeah. Sure. All right.
Good?
Yep, swinging around. Switch it over.
Yep. Do you want to come half in with the box?
Are you going
This
in
is
the big
sort-
one?
You guys wanted me in the big one, right? With the rock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice job.
Nice.
Sweet.
Sam, what was the type of coral you thought that was?
I think it's a Plexaridae,
Okay, cool.
which we've seen a lot of, but the coloration is pretty different from what we've been seeing.
And
Yeah.
that's sample 47?
047.
Can we look at that one right in front of you?
Oh.
The yellow one? And the white one?
Oh, never mind. I thought that was it's a rock.
Oh, the one where I was sat down?
No, it's good. Never mind. I don't have my glasses on.
So Albert, how far have we gone in an hour?
In an hour. Let me check. This far. $500 feet. 154 meters.
104?
154.
54, okay.
Oliver, you can move the ship when you're
Okay.
ready.
Yep.
A little slow.
Bridge
Trying to
nav,
make
Sep,
up some
please.
time.
Yeah.
Why don't we skip waypoint 3 and go right to 4? Or
Yeah, we're going towards... Hold on. Do we already go past 2?
we're on
no.
2 now.
Okay,
We are
this
at
is
2
2?
now, but yeah. I
Yeah.
had an issue clicking,
So
Yeah,
let's try to
so-
get there.
and I kind
Yeah,
of
Albert.
removed it.
I think we're gonna skip waypoint 3 and just go straight to 4 and try to catch up a little bit.
Zoom in there, video.
Can I take bubble?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so we'll cross that plateau that we have in front.
Can you give me some, come down a little bit on Argus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, full wide.
Yeah, we sampled that coral on waypoint 2.
Okay. Yeah, so let's just go straight to 4.
Cool, so let me check where that is. Oh, that will be a most likely not very much interesting part.
Zoom in there.
So you want to cruise like this through the plateau?
Yeah, we need to make up a little bit of time. And honestly, the top of this looks pretty promising anyway,
Yeah,
based on what we've seen.
we will do some contouring here and then uphill. Yes.
Whoa, I
That
don't know what
looks
that is.
different.
Okay. Chip motion.
What is it?
I've never seen this. I don't know.
Will you want to sample that?
I don't know. Maybe we should.
Yeah, it's really cool looking.
I've never seen anything like it either.
Whoa, look at the top. Wow.
Huh.
Full wide.
Have you tried to look at the base?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Get down there.
Maybe I think it might be. Oh, is it in the sand? I think it's just a giant sea pen.
Oh my gosh, really?
That makes sense.
Wow.
Thought it was on the rock at first. Yeah.
Must be.
Cool.
That's
Yeah, just
huge.
a very big sea pen. I think we can probably pass on sampling then.
Okay, so ship motion then. So Argus bearing 126. Yeah, we will change the bearing to 126 now. Is it okay, pilot?
What is it?
126.
Roger.
Bridge nav, can
Okay,
we
full
step
wide.
20 meters at 126 bearing, please? Thank you.
Can you get over to that big coral in the distance there?
Not quite yet, but we're going over that way. Zoom in there, video.
There's your 126 on Argus.
Roger, thank you.
Yeah, the polyp spacing was like really
Yeah.
had like a weird design on it.
It's regular, yeah. A lot of these glass sponges are dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emil said on their watch they only saw like one live one the whole watch.
Wow.
Everything else was dead.
Huh.
We've seen a couple that were alive.
Okay, full wide. Try and get you this, and it's going to be stretched out a bit.
Wow, that's huge.
That is.
The sonar
massive.
looks clear. Do you want to keep stepping slightly faster than what we were doing?
Yeah, yeah.
Bridge nav, step please. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd say we want to keep the ship moving at all times out and image
Can you
what
do
we
like
can.
a partial zoom there? I'll just
Yeah, look at all the things on there.
Looks like some barnacles.
The little white things.
Yeah.
Barnacles, yeah. Impressive.
all right, full wide.
Keeps having a hard time keeping the move.
Cool.
Yeah, the ship is in one of its typical
Moods.
funky moods that it says, wait 5 minutes. Now it's starting.
Somebody watch it with their microphone, please. Can we zoom in there? It's lit up nice.
Just keeps going and going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, full wide.
So when we are sampling these corals and we bring them up to the Nautilus, what are you guys doing with them in the wet lab? And then post that, like where are they going after the Nautilus?
So depending on the size of the coral and the coral type, but in say it's like the most ideal coral, so we can do all the things we would typically want to do with it. We would take a snip and put it in ethanol for Alexis and Sam and their colleagues to work on for barcoding the corals, looking at the genetics, trying to look at the biogeography of these corals across the area. We would also take a snip of the coral in ethanol to send to the Museum of Comparative Zoology at Harvard, where we catalog all of our samples, and then we dry the rest of the skeleton and send the dried skeleton to the Museum of Comparative Zoology as well for keeping a record of the different coral types. You can use the skeleton for some IDing with the morphology and things like that, as well as dating and stuff like that. Is that another one of those blue corals?
Yeah, can we
Yeah,
zoom on
looks
that in
like
the middle?
it.
Go ahead, video.
Oh yeah, it's still got
Yeah,
that
it's
like
interesting. It
green
looks-
and blue.
This one looks more blue,
Yeah.
but you can still see some of the
Yeah.
like, yellow coloration.
Wow, that's really pretty.
Brittle stars like that kind.
Well, you want your house to look nice.
Yeah.
Bridge nav. Step, please. Thank you. You are pretty far behind. Did you saw that there was an empty, like a
Right,
dead
full wide.
base next to it?
That one there, that's like way more yellow than blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it looks the same, no?
Yeah, want to zoom in?
Yeah, well, there's definitely some yellow plexarids up here as well.
Yeah, but it has
But
one
yeah, this
side.
one
But
is.
it has the blue
yeah, this
still.
one does have the blue.
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh.
Interesting.
Different sides have different colors.
I think that's ginger
Yeah.
down there.
Alexis will probably wake up and be like, "Yeah, we see this all over."
Looks like a piece of ginger on the right.
Piece of ginger.
Ginger
It
root.
does. It does.
Okay, full wide, please. Hey, Sarah, you're gonna break that keyboard.
She's not typing that hard. It's just a mechanical keyboard, remember. I wish I would be able to see Sarah's logs, like not read them after the dive. Like I mean, like when you type something, be able to read it. That would
Sea
be.
pen and an urchin.
So that's the level you type. That's the refinement, the level of refinement that you type.
No, not always.
Okay.
Just check the set for a second.
There was a time where I think the comments that you were logging
Send them out.
appeared underneath the streaming in the web page. I think I don't know if that's there anymore, or if that was just so like the main event on the event log. I don't remember what was that.
Big one up there. Something big down here.
Yeah, but that one
Is
looks
that
like a grind.
That's
Just a
cool.
huge crinoid.
Oh, it's an Gorgia.
Oh, there's one of the twisty ones?
Oh, whoa, yeah, I see it now. The swirl.
Yeah, we haven't seen one of them for a while now.
Wow, that has a really long skeleton before you get to the polyps. For lack of a better way to phrase that. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's really interesting. The long corkscrew.
Want to kill the lasers there, Gabby? Thank you.
I'm good, thanks.
It's a bit beat up though, it's too bad. Zoom in a little video. Yeah, zoom in more.
I'm holding some of the steps because I have the feeling that you are like slightly behind. I know, you're in the middle.
I'm
of the
good.
screen. Cool.
At the moment.
Bridge nav step, please. Yeah, I was like, I don't know if it was my perspective, but it looked like you were like on the bottom of Argos view facing up instead of in the middle facing back.
Yeah.
I'm asleep today.
come wide. That's a bit crappy.
Bridge nav step, please.
Do you guys know why Norwegian ships have barcodes on them?
Lasers on Gabby, right?
So they can Scandinavian.
Pretty good.
$25 meters downhill.
Ooh, nice basket star.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
wow.
crazy.
Maybe a little highlight
huge.
shot of it.
Wanna kill the lasers and zoom in there?
It's cool when they're like up and feeding like this.
Wow. That's awesome. So it's eating the coral?
No, just using it to get up into the water column to
Oh, I see.
grab
Got
particles flying by.
it. Gotcha. Oh my gosh, so many legs.
Can you imagine trying to coordinate all these legs?
I think we've had
come
this
wide for a
conversation
minute.
I think we have to.
The what?
I think we had that conversation before.
Camera's not in a good
No, but
position.
that was
okay,
for
you
Zim.
can,
Hmm.
give me a
This
second
is way
here.
worse than Zim.
That's true, yeah.
What was that, Mike?
Hold on, stand by. All right, you can go in again now. I just pull out. I'm on a rock here.
I don't know what.
All right, one more time. You zoom in a little there. Everything is such a mess. Crazy.
All tangled up.
Anyway, this has gone horribly. Full wide.
It's cool when you fly over them this way because you can see they like really grow up and not out, you know? Like they must have such a strong base to grow that way and not like flop over.
Yeah, and depending on what taxa or species we're looking at, some of these embed small little slivers of calcium carbonate in kind of a protein skeletal axis. So that adds a lot of structural support for them.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's so cool.
Sarah, do you have any mud jokes?
No, I don't have any jokes about mud. I'm pretty serious about mud most of the time.
No joking matter.
Yeah, but most of the time implies that there is some time that you are not. So whenever you are in a good position to start moving again.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep.
Yeah, try and stick around the bottom half of the screen here while we're going
Big
down
snap,
slope.
step, please.
Roger.
Oh, can we have lasers back on, please?
Yep. Sorry about that.
Thanks.
Go for Zoom video.
It's too bad these big ones they're not like the most colorful ones.
I know. Okay, go wide.
We've seen several times that that thing where
The flycatcher anemones.